Okay, this is the second part of my videos about angels, and I don't know if it really matters where I point the camera. Anyway, here's my room where I'm sitting, and I'll just go ahead and set the camera where it is over here, and I don't know if it's going to get me around or not. It might. Okay, so where we stopped last time. The summer of 1960 or 61, my sisters and I had been sent to bed. We were in our pajamas and it was still light out. The neighbors were still outside playing. We couldn't go out, but we could jump up and down on our beds. Mom hollered at us a few times, but we were giggling and having fun, so we kept it up. Suddenly I noticed something out the window. Just right there in midair were angels. They were high enough to be easily noticed from my upstairs window, but not too high above the chain-link fence around our backyard. My sisters and I went to the window and listened quietly as the angels were singing. They were singing about Jesus, but in a language I had never heard before, though I understood it. So I guess that's my first interpretation of tongues. We stood quietly and just watched. In a moment, Mom came to see why we were so quiet all of a sudden. She asked, "What are you girls doing?" And we told her we were looking at the angels. She came to the window and she didn't see anything. "Stop making up stories," she admonished us. "No, Mom, they're really real. Look, our dog Chris is looking at them too." Mom saw the collie was wagging her tail and looking up into the air, just where we had pointed. She turned pale and frightened and said, "You girls come away from the window now." We argued a bit, but she made us get out of there and get to bed anyway. I was sorry Mom couldn't see the angels. They were beautiful. I talked to Mom about them as an adult, but she remembered the event, but she never saw the angels. Some people say kids are better attuned to angels, but I've seen angels as an adult on several occasions, so that's not all there is to it. Angels protected me in July of 1978. I'd been fasting and praying for 7 days, and stopped fasting when it was my daughter Mariah's 3rd birthday on the 11th of July. After having a bit of lunch, I walked from our townhouse in Gaithersburg, Maryland, to a shopping center about 3 or 4 miles away. I found a book of 101 Dalmatians and a toy Dalmatian dog to match, so I purchased them for my daughter. I was nearly finished walking home and decided to cut across a vacant field to save time, as I was pretty tired. A white van came screeching around the corner and started up into the dirt path, coming straight towards me. The young men inside the van were hanging out the windows and yelling at me, graphically detailing how they intended to abuse me. I immediately began praying in tongues and asked God to send angels to protect me. No sooner were the words out of my mouth than 4 large angels appeared around me, warrior angels clad in armor and carrying swords, and their wings were spread out, covering a very large area, wingspans each measuring about 20 feet. 2 were at my sides and 2 were behind me. We walked forward into the path of the van. The driver and his companions looked horrified and their eyes bugged out, and they uttered a few 4-letter words and sped away rapidly. The angels remained with me until I reached the street. Then they became no longer visible, but their presence was still felt. I was leaping and praising God the next 2 blocks home. When I came inside, I told everyone what happened, and someone said, "Ginny, maybe you shouldn't walk alone." They obviously missed the point. I was not alone. I'm going to stop right here.